Man, it's your boy, Grown Man Business TV. You feel what I'm saying? Now, listen, man, you can tap in or you can tap out, but you know my slogan. You know what I suggest, and I suggest you tap in. So let's get right into it. Now, you already know time, energy, the highest forms of currency, my G's. I know they got you out here chasing the bag, chasing that money and chasing that paper, stacking that cheese, that cheddar, and that mozzarella. But keep it in the front of your mental Rolodex. That time and energy are the highest forms of currency, my G's, at all times. Is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. Now, big salute to all my day one investors, everybody that's highly invested in the channel, everybody that understands that we are growing this channel organically, constant elevation. Yeah, we on our way to the top, well over 50,000 subscribers, and we on our way to 60K, all right? Even bigger salute to all my newcomers, all my new subscribers, all my new investors, everybody that's making their way to the Realest channel on YouTube, Grown Man Business TV, yours truly. Is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. You know how I'm giving it up, and you absolutely know how I'm putting it down, my G's, all right? Now, do me a favor, man. Wipe off your feet before you step in the big house. Before you step foot in this big house, wipe off your feet. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Make sure your notification bells are ringing loud and clear every time you step foot in the Realest channel on YouTube, which is Grown Man Business TV, yours truly, 757's very own, all right? Make sure you do that. Now, late night live stream, man. Just got done doing some studying. I'm going to get right back into the books. But I want to talk about this, man. This whole situation with Corey Holcomb and Anton Daniels. I got a lot of people in the DM. You know what I mean? Yo, Big G and BTV, you need to elaborate on that. What's your thought perspective on the whole situation? Part 2 of Corey Holcomb and Anton Daniels. Yo, Big G and BTV, what's your thought process on part 2? Everything that took place with Corey Holcomb and Anton Daniels. And I said, you know what? I mean, this is absolutely viral right now. No reason not to double back and just really go in depth with this. Let's have a conversation, man. Big salute to everybody that's going to step into the building. Make sure you do what you're supposed to do. But it is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. And we're going to talk about this because that's why I tell y'all, this is Grown Man Business TV. That's why the TV is on the back of Grown Man Business. You feel what I'm saying? Because I'm not here to tell you how to be a man. I'm not here to tell you how you should handle yourself, how you should handle situations, you know, to each his own. I'm only here to give you the downloads that download. So a lot of y'all are in the DM like, yo, Corey Holcomb won the situation. Yo, why didn't Anton Daniels repeat what he said? And we're going to talk about that. Not only are we going to talk about that, but we're going to go into the second half of this interview, all right? You know what I mean? Because I got people in the comments and the DMs as well. What happened after that altercation? All right, so we going to do what we do. This is part 2. It's more content to cover, but we're going to talk about this. We're going to have a conversation man to man. Big salute to all my subscribers. Yo, my DMs is crazy right now. Everybody got an opinion. A lot of y'all feel like I went hard on Corey Holcomb. A lot of y'all feel like I wasn't trying to show him no love, but man to man, you know, it is what it is. It'll be what it's going to be. We're going to talk about that. Big salute to the chat. You already know before we get any further into this situation, you know, I gotta do some customizations to the chat, my G. One thing for sure, two things for certain. The higher ups and the elites, they play chess at the highest level. At the highest of levels, they are playing chess. They understand. And they always want to shadow ban the channel. They always want to muffle the message. You know, the higher ups and the elites understand that Grown Man Business TV, yours truly, is a threat to the establishment, an absolute threat to this matrix, to this establishment. They also know, yeah, they know this, that the revolution will be televised right here in these YouTube streets. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. Yeah, I say that because you got to know something. Even though we talking about Corey Holcomb, even though we going to have some comedy hour about this situation, right? It's always a message and a madness when you come over here to Grown Man Business TV. We don't waste no words. We don't waste the opportunity to deliver downloads, to deliver a message. All right, so we got to do some customizations to the chat. Big salute to everybody. Late night live stream. Yeah, you know I'm studying, you know, about to get these endorsements added to my license on Friday. So I'm super excited, and, you know, I'm just cramming right there. I got my head in the books. You know, I'm not doing nothing but studying and tapping in with the people. All right, we're going to celebrate this weekend. We're going to definitely have a celebration after we do what we supposed to do. So, do what you got to do, man. Hit the like button and all that. Let me do some customizations to the chat. It's a lot of y'all in the DMs, man. Yo, GMB, you see Anton Daniels didn't repeat itself. Well, I got a question for y'all. We're gonna talk about this, but I need y'all to really explain to me, why would that man have to repeat something we all heard loud and clear? Yeah. You know what? How about this? Put a 1 in the chat if you heard Anton Daniels loud and clear. Put a 1 in the chat. I want to see if y'all, because, I heard him loud and clear. Maybe y'all didn't hear him. Put a 1 in the chat if you heard Anton Daniels tell Corey Holcomb that he eats Johnson on Johnson. Yeah. Threw a Frank right at his face. I'm talking a New York Frank stand. He threw it at his face. And I mean, he didn't stutter. We're going to talk about this because that man didn't stutter, my G. I see a lot of 1s in the chat. So, I mean, I'm not really understanding where the whole repeat yourself situation comes in at. I don't get that part. I'm not understanding why would he have to repeat something we all heard loud and clear. He told that man that he's a #1 service customer at the Frank stand. He told that man that he'd be eating the Johnson in the Johnson. And he did not stutter. He did not mumble under his breath. He did not, yeah. So we go, I'm not really understanding why y'all feel the need to, tell me that he didn't repeat himself and he should have said it again. Why would you have to say it again? And I'm going to give y'all an opportunity to explain yourself. To all the men out there that feel like Anton Daniels should have said something twice after we heard him loud and clear. Yeah, I'm going to give you a chance to, put that out there. Big salute to the chat, man. All right. Now, listen, man, you see that right there because I see y'all already in the chat. Y'all, yeah, they got trolls in the chat when they trying to muffle the message. You see that right there? Look right there. It's right there. Before you get in here with your Twitter fingers, using your Twitter fingers to do all the Twittering in the chat, all the trolling and the Twittering and the Twittering and the trolling in the chat. Before you do that with your Twitter fingers, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and make sure you tuned in to yours truly, Grown Man Business TV, the realest channel on YouTube. Is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. All right? Now, let's have a conversation. There is a part 2 to this situation. There is more content that took place after the whole altercation between Corey Holcomb and Anton Daniels. And we're going to take a few minutes to analyze that content, and then we're going to dissect the content we've already seen. And again, I like and I love the fact that we are having these conversations where I can, say out loud, like, bro, I'm not here to tell you how to be a man. I'm not here to tell you how to live your life. I'm not here to tell you how to get rich. Everybody in the DM like, yo, GMB, when grown men don't talk. This ain't that. So even with this subject right here and this content, I'm not here to tell you how to handle a situation with a man in your face telling you to go to the Frank stand. I'm not here to tell you what you should do and what you shouldn't do. I'm only going to tell you what I would have done, what I believe to be manly and masculine, and what I believe to be feminine and girly. And all the talking and all that, that's what girls do. Yeah. Did you know that? All the bickering back, all the talking, that's what women do. Grown men, yeah, once you cross a certain boundary, once you cross a certain line, there is no turning back. We have reached a point of no return. Okay? Respectfully. Now, you telling me to go to a Frank stand, that is not a point of no return. You understand? I said this earlier. You said something, I'm going to respond to that. We are not at a point of no return. But when I approach you on it and you stand down on it, now we have come, now we at a point of no return. When I come to you and I tell you, don't talk to me like that, homie. Nah, that ain't what it is. This ain't that. And then you double down on it. And you say, you don't give a damn what I'm talking about. You don't give a damn what I'm saying. Now something gotta happen. And the last thing I'm gonna tell you to do as a man is to repeat what you said. Oh, say it again. If you say it again, then I'll show you. I'll show you. Okay, but listen. Say it one more time. I bet you won't. See, anybody that's doing that, they buying time. They scared. They in fear for their life. That's what we call buying time. Okay, you wouldn't believe how many males are in my DM saying, yo, well, why Anton didn't say it again? Listen, man, grown men, real men, the last thing we want to do is repeat ourselves. I told y'all earlier, right? Get your grandfather to repeat himself. An old man, an older man like your grandfather. You know, he say something and he's serious about it. And he say, sit your ass down over there in that living room. I told you not to make all that noise. And you say, what you say, Grandpa? And see if he don't come in there and put a belt on your ass. Yeah. Ask that old man to repeat himself and see if that don't get a belt. Yeah, a belt to you. Yeah. He already told you to sit your ass down. He wasn't even going to put belt to you. You scream out what you say. Now it's an ass whooping coming. See, I'm trying to give y'all some game on this. I'm trying to school you. Real men, the last thing we want to do is repeat something, especially when it's like, you know, it's real intense. You know, it's a spicy situation. I told your ass be at the Frank stand. You heard me loud and clear. You know, this would need to happen. You either need to put blood in my mouth or you need to go on about your business. Yeah. That's what it was. If you didn't like what I said, you need to put blood in my mouth or you need to go on and get back in your seat and we could create some more content. And that's what a lot of y'all not understanding, that y'all in the comment section, respectfully, I rock with it. And y'all in the DM. And it's like, it's a disconnect right there. You think that because he told Anton Daniels to do something, that Anton Daniels was supposed to do it. And I'm telling you, that ain't how the game work, brother. That it don't work like that. You only get one shot at this. You better lose yourself in the music the moment you own it. You better never let it go. You only get one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow. Because opportunity comes once in a lifetime. Yo, you better lose yourself in the music the moment you own it. You better never let it go. See, y'all didn't listen to Eminem when he was telling you that. You only get one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow. Yeah, you got to commit to this. Make a commitment. Yeah. I told you what you was doing with your mouth. I told you what I thought you was doing with your mouth with the Johnsons and all that. You was eating Johnson or the black community. I said it loud and I said it clear. You eat the Johnsons of black community. Soon as I said that, Corey Holcomb, Eminem should have started playing in your head right there. You better lose yourself in the music the moment you own it. You better never let it go. You only get one shot. You should have heard that. Respectfully, man. Now, one thing for sure, two things for certain, you know, I got the receipts, man. I ain't going nowhere without the receipts. I will not leave the house without the receipts, man. Yeah, right in my back pocket, I got the receipts. And yeah, hey, Corey, I like Corey Holcomb. I like his content. I like his mind frame. I like the narratives and the ideologies. I like what he speaks about. But when it come down to grown man business, when it come down to this shit, 10 toes down, I don't think you built for that. And I'm gonna show you exactly what I'm talking about. I don't think you really, you built for that. And then we're gonna go a little bit further with this. And I want to talk to all the hooligans out there. Yeah, Zippy with the drippy, just all the gangsters in the world. We are living in a new day and age. And I'm gonna break that down for y'all tonight. Yeah, I'm gonna break that down for this ain't 1985. This ain't 1996. You know, back in the day when the nerds and you know, the dudes that was scared of the gangsters, they were scared of gang members, they were scared of the hooligans. We are living in a new day. Okay? DJ Academics, he ain't scared of you niggas. Show Flacco, he ain't scared of you niggas. Yeah, the dudes back in the day that had knock knees and they thighs was chafing. You know what I'm saying? They used to come in the gym class with the gym shorts, and they gym shorts used to be sucked up and chafed up in their thighs because they thighs, you know, DJ Academics, Fat Joe, Show Flacco, Anton Daniels. You know, the nerds, the geeks. They ain't scared of you niggas no more. And now y'all got something to work. You hooligan niggas, you gangsters, and you drug dealers, and you gang members. I'm here to tell you it's a new day. Starting today. And the leader is Anton Daniels. Yeah! The leader of the Geek Squad is Anton Daniels. They not scared of you niggas. So y'all better stop thinking y'all gonna get round DJ Academics and Show Flacco and Anton Daniels, and y'all just gonna bully them into submission. Cause I don't think that's happening no more. I think y'all got a problem on your hands. The nerds is taking over. The geek niggas, they done start bucking up on you. Yeah. Yeah, Anton Daniels is the head of the goddamn Geek Squad, and he showed them how to buck up on your ass today. Hey, Corey Holcomb, man, you dropped the ball, brother. I told you, yes, but you might want to go on to streaming, go on to Spotify, Apple Music, and you pull up Eminem, Lose Yourself, and you listen to that song. And you might want to listen to that. You listen to that song twice. You didn't lose yourself today, Mr. Holcomb. Now, let's get into this receipt. Because I really need y'all to explain to me exactly why you got to repeat something we all heard loud and clear. Somebody come up in the club and say, I'm going to shoot this goddamn club up. The last thing you going to say is, say it again then. Nigga, say it one more time. Say it one more time what you going to do in here. You ain't going to tell him to say it again. You ain't going to tell your grandfather when he tell you to sit your goddamn ass down in that white room and don't have no food and no drinks in my white room. You ain't going to ask him to repeat himself. So when Anton Daniels told you what you was doing with your mouth, when Anton Daniels told you you had a mouth full of Johnson & Johnson, why did you feel the need to have him repeat that? Yo, say it again. Tell me I'm eating Johnson, and I'm going to show you about that. I'm going to show you what I'm made of. Nah, nigga, you supposed to do it right now. Either you're doing it or you're not. Either you either doing it or you're not. Yo, man, if you say that to me one more time, I'm going to shoot you. Why is you telling me what you going to do? You going to do it or you're not? See? See how cut and dry that is? All this back and forth niggas in my, yo, GMB, you see Anton Daniels didn't repeat himself. I wouldn't repeat. I told you loud and clear what you're doing with your mouth. Told you loud and clear. Everybody heard me. Everybody in the studio heard me tell you what you did with your mouth. Everybody in goddamn digital Hollywood heard me tell you what you was doing with your mouth. Everybody heard me loud and clear tell you you eating the Johnson of the black community. And it ain't nobody in the black community with Johnsons but black men. You know what I'm saying? Couple transmissions and all that. Yeah, a couple of transmissions and black men. Those the only ones in the black community that you could be sucking and eating. We heard them loud and clear, Holcomb. I don't know what. You might need to get a hearing aid, brother. You might need to go get your ears checked if all of a sudden you need that man to repeat himself on what he told you was doing with your mouth and all that. Yeah, we gonna get back on this. We gonna get back on this. They tried to carry me with the first live stream, but this is part 2. Never ask a man to repeat himself. You either gonna get it cracking or you're not. You better start listening to Eminem. All right? Salute to Eminem. You better lose yourself in the music the moment. You better never let it go. You only get one shot. You only get one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow. Yeah, because opportunity comes once in a lifetime. No more games. I ain't playing with no more flames. I ain't gonna say no more. Y'all know the song that I'm talking about. Y'all heard the song. You know what? You know what? Talk to the people. Look.
I'm gonna answer your question. Okay. I'm gonna answer your question. It depends on the circumstance. And the interesting thing about it is this. The majority of the people, because you like to use a blanket statement. That's like me saying all black people are stupid.
Well, have you said all white people stupid?
No, I'm talking about cops.
You should say that one time.
I'm talking about
because
cops.
It's easy to say all black people are stupid as an example. Say something about the white people.
No. You're not.
I don't think you
white
got
people all the time.
Oh, well, I didn't hear you. Can you tell me?
I talk about liberal white women
about
literally being the biggest enemy of the United States of America. That's the thing I say every single day.
Caucasian female, the biggest enemy.
Literally, white liberal women are the worst thing that ever happened to this country.
What about their men?
But we gonna get there because you keep trying to get me to qualify it by participating and joining in on the court.
I think you're doing what's easy.
No. I'm doing what's real.
I think you don't want to go against them because if you go against them, it'll be some video of you going against them. And when I say them, I'm talking about your boss.
I don't have a boss.
We say that. But here's the truth.
I don't have a boss.
It's a reason you go after black males or black people quicker than you will go after white males. What are white males responsible for in this country as the downfall
I'm an equal accountability smoke giver. I talk about everybody.
I'm just saying, I ain't heard you talk about white men
since you've been up here. You ain't been listening. I've been listening to you.
I haven't. I hear you taking
you don't have the capacity to be able to listen because you're too busy.
No. You got me wrong.
You're too busy.
My capacity that you just criticized, that's an opinion. Here's the fact. Have you seen something about Caucasian males and how they destroy this nation? Well, what did I miss?
Let's slow down because you're talking loud, but you're not saying a lot.
No, you talking loud, and you still talking around. What did the Caucasian male do to America to bring it down?
I'm not getting into that.
You dancing around it, and that's why I lose respect for you when you start dancing and kissing Caucasian males' ass.
But I don't.
Don't do that in front of me because I'm not an ass kisser of nobody.
Yes, you are. You suck the black people right now. You doing the easy shit. What you do? Let me tell you what you do.
No.
Now, I'm going to stop him right there. Now you see Corey Holcomb face, right? He had to, did he just say, yeah, he said that. He said that to you, Corey. All right. Now, mind you, you ain't got to jump out the window just yet, Corey. I'm going to show y'all something. And then we going to go to the part 2. But I want to show y'all something. Okay. You know what I mean? Yeah. We are living in a day and age where, the dudes in the back of the class that was real quiet, their thighs was rubbing together and all that, their knees was knocking, they didn't say much. You know what I mean? Those dudes is not scared no more. This is a revolution that's going on. This is a revolution. This is the Geek Squad. Number 1, Anton Daniels is the leader of this new gang of Geek Squads. Okay, so he already told him, he just threw a Frank stand at him real quick. He just threw a Nathan's. Yeah, get this Nathan's right here. You want extra sauerkraut on top of this hot dog right here? Yeah. Extra Gleek sauce. Yeah, we put extra Gleek. He done already threw the. Now I want you to watch this. I'm gonna point it out for y'all that's in the back that's not paying attention. Okay, watch this. Here you go. Look.
Ain't nobody
Let me tell you something, homie.
I don't suck.
I don't suck.
You do.
You do. So fix
You're doing
that.
it right now.
I don't suck
You doing it right now.
Homie, believe me when I tell you. I don't do that. I don't do that.
Listen.
So don't come at me with no sucky shit.
I'm gonna give you the same energy you give me.
Let's switch seats. Let's switch seats.
I'm with it.
Homie, I don't do no sucky shit. I'm a motherfucking man. I don't do no dick sucky shit.
I don't give about nothing.
Well, I tell you what. Watch the sucky shit, because that'll go bad.
Call it what you want.
I don't do no sucking,
You say a lot of shit that I don't fuck with either. You
okay, but that you go. Hey, homie, I tell you what.
Now I want to stop right there. All right. When Corey Holcomb got next to him, he was trying to feel him out. He was trying to see if that was going to make him, calm down a little bit. And let me give you an example, right? When Corey Holcomb got close to him, DJ Academics would have said, "You know what? My bad, brother. I didn't really mean to say it like that. You know what I'm saying? I was just trying to say, like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, wasn't trying to disrespect you like that. Show Flacco. Oh, you know what? You right, Corey. My bad. I wasn't really trying to throw a frank at you. I was just, let me reword that. But the leader of the Geek Squad, the leader of this gang right here, Anton Daniels, he said, man, I don't give a damn what you talking about. You see where we going with this? Corey Holcomb went over there. Corey said, yo, you not going to talk about this like this. And he said, nigga, I ain't going nowhere. I don't care what you talking about. He said, yo, I don't suck. He said, yes, you do. Yes, you do. That's what that's what he told Corey. Corey said, I don't suck Johnson. He said, yes, you do. Yes, you do. I'm telling you, you do. Now we at the point of no return. You see what I'm saying? Now we at the point of no return. Now we at the point where, however it go down, if it go down in the alley or if it go down right here, I'm going to do something to you. We are now at the point where it's no return. We probably not doing no more content today. Okay? If it's in the alley or if it's right here on camera, I'm going to have to put hands and feet on you now. I gave you a chance to correct yourself. Let me show you where he gave him a chance at right here. Let me show you right here. This is where he got. Let me show you right here. I'm gonna show you where he gave him a chance to correct himself. And the leader of the Geek Squad, Anton Daniels. I gotta say salute to Anton Daniels. The geeks are not scared of y'all no more. Zippy, watch how you talk about these dudes. They not scared of you boys no more. They not scared. And Anton Daniels is the leader. Yeah. Let me show you. Go ahead and talk to the people. Look.
Let me tell you something, homie. I don't suck.
Yeah,
I don't suck.
You do.
So fix
You doing
that.
it right now.
I don't suck.
I don't tell you.
I don't suck.
Yeah,
I don't suck.
You do.
So fix
You doing
that.
it right now.
Let me tell you something, homie.
I don't tell you.
I don't suck.
Yeah,
I don't suck.
You do.
So fix
You doing
that.
it right now.
I don't suck.
Let
me tell you something, homie.
I don't tell you.
I don't suck.
Yeah,
I don't suck.
You do.
So fix
You doing
that.
it right now.
I don't suck.
You doing it right now.
Homie, believe me when I tell you. I don't do that. I don't do that.
Listen.
So don't come at me with no sucky shit.
I'm gonna give you the same
Let's
energy
switch
you give me.
Let's switch seats. Let's switch seats.
I'm with it.
Homie, I don't do no sucky shit. I'm a motherfucking man. I don't do no dick sucky shit.
I don't give about nothing.
Well,
Yeah, you do. You're doing it right now. Right now, you're doing it. Hey, man, get the likes up in here. Well over 1,000 people in the chat. Remixing the content and all that. Playing the background respectfully. I ain't mad at you. But at least hit the like button when you come in here, man. Respectfully, man. Don't do that. Okay? Yeah, Best Buy Geeks, we told them. Yes, you do. So now you got Corey Holcomb trying to convince Anton Daniel that he don't eat Johnson. That he don't suck Johnson. Yeah, I don't suck Johnson. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. See what I mean? Now we at a point of no return right now. I done told your ass that I ain't with none of that. You telling me I'm with it now. So you disrespecting me. You disrespecting me now. Now, as a man, you disrespecting me. Now he done got close to him. I'm gonna play it out. He done got up on him. He got real close to him. And he's saying, hey, he got this what the hooligans like to do. They want to scare you. They get their hands all close. Yeah, I told your ass. They want to scare you. But Anton Daniels, he's the first. He's the evolution of the geeks. He ain't scared of you niggas. He looked them right in his face and said, I'm right here. I don't give a damn what you talking about. There it is, Eminem song. You better lose yourself in the music the moment you own it. You better, yeah, right there, Corey. Right there is where you supposed to heard Eminem talking to you, whispering to you, telling you to lose yourself in the moment. Fuck it. Turn up, go viral. I would have took, hey, listen, I would have took your ass viral, Anton, right there on camera. Oh, yeah, we wouldn't have made it to the alley. Grown man bit. I told your ass I'm not with the Johnson talk. You telling me I'm with the Johnson talk. We going viral. Yeah, I got money. I'll buy some new cameras. I'll buy some new microphones. Respectfully. We going viral, Anton. Respectfully. Yeah, I wouldn't have wasted another goddamn moment. Yeah, I would have. I like Eminem. You better lose yourself. Nigga, it's time to turn up. It's Mom Spaghetti. Meets bees, Mom Spaghetti. Just vomit on this Mom Spaghetti. Mom Spaghetti, he's nervous. But on the surface, he looks calm and ready to drop bomb. Would have started dropping bombs on your ass. Right there, yeah. Right there on camera. Eminem told you word for word what your ass needed to do. And you didn't do it. Corey, you to drop bombs, but I keep on forgetting what I wrote down. The whole crowd roar so loud, the wheels will get crowd, but the crowds won't come out. Yeah. Yeah, salute to Eminem, son. Salute to Eminem, man. Hey, go ahead and talk to the people, Corey. Look.
I tell you what, watch the sucking shit, because that'll go bad.
Call it what you want.
I don't do no sucking,
You say a
homie.
lot of shit that I don't fuck with either. You
Okay, but that oh, you go. Hey, homie, I tell you what.
I'm right here.
Don't put no sucking shit. Don't put no sucking shit on me.
From Detroit.
Say I suck again.
I'm right here, right now.
All right, that's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna respect you.
Dance around it. Dance around it.
No. I'm gonna
I don't do no sucking shit.
I'm gonna respect you because it's your platform, and I flew out here to have a conversation.
We good.
But you're
We
not
good.
busting up on me.
Yo,
We good. I did already. I don't do
Put the microphone right down,
Yo.
right now, and going up back. I don't give a
No,
shit.
sir.
Homie, you just running your mouth.
I'm not running my mouth.
You running your mouth. I don't do
You
no
doing it for the
shit.
internet. You doing it for the internet. Now, if you want to say your time, no, hold on. If you want
I'll
to say
show
Anton,
you I ain't doing it for the internet.
if you want to say Anton,
I'm saying,
listen, don't
I'm gonna let
disrespect
you
me like
finish.
that. If you want to say Anton, don't disrespect me like that. I'll respect you, but don't boss up on me because you said a lot of shit to me today that I don't with either. But I let that shit ride because you don't know me. You don't know me. So I'm going to extend the same respect to you. You called me out of my name. You said some wild shit, especially with regard to how would they call it out his name. I'm telling you that you did. You can't tell me how I get respect.
I got a question for bro.
Okay.
No. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. We just getting loud. I ain't getting loud.
Then don't switch seats.
No, this
because
my show.
That's
This
cool.
my
That's
show.
cool, but I take that shit as a threat.
Okay, well, it is a threat if you calling me sucking. I don't suck.
You talking about?
Suck.
If you want to get back to the conversation, because you ain't gonna do shit. Because you're not gonna do
Come
shit.
at me with this sucking
You're
shit
not
again.
You're not gonna.
Come at me with see us again.
We can go all back right now. We can go all back right now. I'm with it.
I bet you won't say that shit.
We can go all back right now.
I got money for all this. Whatever.
I got money too. Nobody talk about that shit.
Now I want to kind of stop him right there, right? Bro, why is you so adamant about him repeating this? So when we all heard him loud and clear, but I want to go into another angle, right? This is another moment where I knew Corey Holcomb was in deep water. This is when I knew that Anton Daniels was officially the leader of the new gang called the Geek Squad. All they thighs rub together, their knees is knocking, and they thighs, they chafe. They got chafes in their thighs because they their thighs is big, right? And they rub together. Corey Holcomb said, I got money for all this. Always be wary when a nigga bring up money for no reason. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, bro, this shit is obvious. I had to double back on this because a lot of y'all, I don't know where y'all from, but this shit was obvious. You know when two niggas is arguing and one dude get the best of them and the first thing he say is, but I got money though, nigga, I got money. Nigga, nothing we talking about got nothing to do with currency. It got nothing to do. We ain't brought up a dollar bill. These motherfuckers ain't spoke about a dollar bill the whole time they was on the set. You know what I mean? We didn't talk about no W-2s. We didn't talk about no money. We didn't talk about no paychecks. We didn't talk about none of that yet. We ain't got nowhere. We ain't get further than Anton telling you keep Johnson in your mouth. Yeah, Anton told you what you do with your mouth. And when Anton stood up and said, let's go outside and handle this, you said, nigga, I got money for all of this. Always be wary of a man that bring up money in the midst of like an intense situation. You know what I mean? It's getting intense. It's getting heated. You know what I mean? And out of nowhere, he bring up his money. He bring up his bank account. He bring up the paper. Nigga, I'm rich, nigga. He be like, yo, what the fuck that got to do? Where did that come from? Anton said, nigga, I got money too. This is a whole nother, let me tell you something. This might be a holiday. I would suggest that Show Flacco and DJ Academics and few other you geek dudes on the YouTube, on the internet, y'all need to reach out to Anton Daniels. Y'all need to create a podcast together. I'm telling you, son. I'm telling you, because the way this went down make me feel like, and I seen Anton pop off on Zip before. I seen Anton pop off on you niggas that claim to be like street dudes. Anton Daniel. I be wanting to say Antoine. You know what I mean? Cause that nigga name is Anton. Anton. That's like a transmission name, respectfully. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. But the name Anton, I ain't never heard, listen, I never heard of a heterosexual black man with the name Anton. I'm sorry, man. Respectfully, I'm trying not to do this, but I can't help it, bro. That nigga name is Anton, not Antoine. It's no W in there. It's no W. It's no W in his name. It's Anton. I'm sorry, man. This shit crazy, bro. What is going on? Listen to me. This is grade A content right here, brother. I want to salute to these brothers for giving us, man, some motherfucking, listen, this shit came out of left field, man. That nigga name is Anton. 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 You ever met a straight man with the name Anton, bro? Come on, son. What's that nigga name? Anton? His name Anton. Like, his name what now? What's his name again? Yeah, my homeboy Anton. He spending the night. Anton can't spend the night. Nah, Anton, you can't spend the night over here, Anton. Hey, you gonna have to tell Anton his parents gonna have to come. Yeah, EJ, Anton can't spend the night. Where he gonna sleep at? Y'all can't sleep in the same room. Hey, baby boy, EJ, boss man. He tell Anton he gotta sleep in the basement. I got a pull-out bed for him. He gonna sleep down there in the basement if he gotta spend the night. That nigga named Anton Daniels. Anton. I ain't letting no nigga, bro. I want to say this right. All right, let me just digress, right? I seen in the chat, somebody said in the chat this was scripted. Ain't no way you can make this type of shit up, brother, respectfully. This kind of content, you can't script this, bro. You can't script it, bro. A nigga named Anton Daniels. Anton. tell you you got a mouth of Johnson and you don't get it cracking, you don't go viral, somebody don't get backhand, ain't nobody get body slammed, nothing happens. Bunch of arguing. And y'all coming to me like I'm missing something. Nah, man. I'm not never gonna let a nigga named Anton tell me nothing about eating no Franks and it don't get jumping. Period, nigga. Yeah, period, nigga. You got to at least have a manly name. At least your name could be like, you could have like a man name, so I know you straight, I'm straight, and then we could kind of figure it out from there. But your name Anton? Oh, that's just Anton. Nah, Anton. Yeah. Nah, Anton. That ain't happening. A revolution has just come about today. Today might be a anniversary. It might be a holiday where the Geek Squad, the YouTube Geek Squad, have found a leader. They have found a general, a war general to go to war for the YouTube Geek Squad, for the guys with the big thighs that rub together. Anton Daniels. Salute to you, brother. You know what I mean? You really made an impression today. You really showed. I'm gonna let them talk. I want to say one more thing, right? Anton Daniels is married to a woman. I guarantee you that wolf pussy is nice and ready for him when he come home. See? See the difference? Anton Daniels' wife is hot and ready because her man did what he was supposed to do. Now, Corey Holcomb, you and your old lady gonna be arguing for the next couple of months. Yeah, you and your old lady is your old lady ain't hot and ready. She wondering why you ain't get it. She gonna wonder why you ain't get it jumping. That wolf pussy is dry. That wolf pussy is the Sierra Desert right now. Corey Holcomb. Oh, Anton Daniels. Anton? He got a wife. I know that thing wet and ready. Your old lady like to see you stand up for yourself. Your old lady likes when you stand up like a man and you talk that shit. Win, lose, or draw, nigga, I told you your ass eating Johnson. I ain't taking it back and I ain't repeating myself. I said what I said and I meant what I said, nigga. That make the coochie wet. Oh. Assalamu alaikum, salaikum, salam, alaikum. Assalamu alaikum, salaikum, salam. I'm just trying to give you the downloads, baby. You want to make that coochie wet? Talk that shit out loud, nigga, to that man. Nigga, get your nigga. I don't give a goddamn what you talking about, nigga. I said what I said to you, boy. I said what I said, nigga, and I don't give a damn what you talk. Talk like that. Your old lady, she's sitting in the background. Oh, she hot and ready. Oh, she like a freshly baked hot pocket right out the goddamn microwave. That motherfucker ready and it's hot. Corey Holcomb, not so much. See, Corey Holcomb, when you do stuff like that, you got a lot of explanations to do when you go home. Your old lady gonna ask you a couple of questions. Well, why did you let him do that to you, Corey? No, because I was trying to get the company. I'm just saying, Corey, why would you let him? I'm telling you, Corey, if a girl would have said that to me, I would have pulled the weave out. Fuck that. I don't care about that. You should have did something. And that's what your old lady going to tell you, Corey. That's how I know you lost. You lost, man. Your old lady and then the next time y'all get in an argument, you going to try to like talk that talk. And she going to say, you didn't do that with Anton Daniels, nigga. Yeah, you didn't do all that with Anton. You think Anton Daniels having a problem at the house right now? No, sir. Hot and ready. Oh, that cock ready. She was ready as soon as this clip. Everybody calling her. Girl, you seen Anton, what he said? Sure. Girl, I didn't know Anton had it. Yeah, you know Anton, he ain't no punk now, girl. He ain't no motherfucking punk now. Yeah, Anton ain't soft. I know his name is Anton. I know he got the name of a transmission. Yeah, transformer. I know his name is, but he ain't no transformer. Girl, I didn't know Anton was talking. Girl, shit, yeah. Yeah, she hit that motherfucking cock. He fly back to Detroit, and that motherfucker hot and ready. All right? All right, we gonna get back into these cards. All my men out there in the DM, don't do that. I don't give a damn what. Yeah, well, Corey Holcomb trying to explain to his wife why he was wanting them to say. He didn't say it again, did he? Baby, he ain't have to say it again. I heard him the first time. Baby. I don't know why you was trying to get that man to repeat himself. You know, men don't like to repeat themselves, Corey. You know, men don't like to do that. Respectfully, baby, I heard him the first time when he told you what you were doing with your mouth. I heard him the first time. Anton, I heard Anton. Heard him the first time, baby. Salute to that man, Anton Daniels, man. Anton Daniels' wife is hot and ready. Cock ready, dripping. That motherfucker dripping wet. Yeah. Go ahead and talk to the people. Look.
No, it's not respect.
I ain't falling for them. I ain't falling. Gully, get out the way. Don't get in the way of 2 minutes. Let me tell you something, homie. I ain't got to go out back right now because we got to go out back to lead this mother. But I'm saying that shit, watch that. That's all I'm saying. And if I don't say it how you like it,
if you want to get back to the conversation, we can get back to the conversation.
But just know,
I'm not listening to that shit, bro. I'm not listening to none of that shit. If you want to get back to the conversation,
long as you
we can
know.
get back to the conversation.
Long as you know.
No, you not that tough.
All right.
You see how Corey hollered at that Asian lady? See, that's what's gonna happen at his house. See how he hollered at? Get out the way, Karen! Don't you get your ass in. See how mad he is? Because he know he's supposed to did something to Anton. He's supposed to did something, you know what I'm saying? Shorty standing there like, I was just trying to protect you. It looked like Anton put his hands on you. I'm just trying to start. He screamed at that lady like that because as a man, he know he was supposed to do something. He know it's too much talking going on. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate that 5-piece nugget and all that. Corey Holcomb was looking around the room. Yeah, for validation. Yeah. If he was looking around the room for validations to see if he handled the situation right. Deep down, he know he got slam dunk. Exactly, bro. Exactly. And again, I don't got no dog in the fight. I'm just a man that stand on grown man business. And I'm joking a lot and I'm making some comedy out of this. But I need, we it's another clip. It's another piece of content that they did that we will get into in a few seconds. But just all jokes aside, as a man, bro, as a man, you know when you didn't seize the moment. You know when you got beat, bro. And notice that lions, they'll go out there, win, lose, or draw. A lion will go out there knowing he about to get scraped up. But he gonna get, it's win, lose, or draw. That's how you show a demonstration. That's how you do it. Corey Holcomb, he screamed at that lady. Even that was that right there was a dead giveaway and an indicator to me that we on the same page. He know what I know. He might not say it out loud. He might not say it on camera, but deep down as a man, he know what I know. So everybody like reaching out to me saying, why the man didn't repeat himself and this, that, and the third. It's like, bruh, that don't even matter. It don't matter if he repeats himself or not. He said it loud and clear. That's it. That's it. The ball is in Corey's court. I ain't telling you to go to jail. I ain't telling you to risk your life, risk your freedom. What I am telling you, though, is you can't go home like this, brother. Yeah, that cock gonna be dry to Sahara Desert. Yeah. Your cock gonna be dry than the Sahara Desert. You ain't gonna be that motherfucker, man. You can't slip and slide in that cock when the nigga done did this to you. A nigga named Anton. You better off coming home with a black eye. I jumped out there. Anton was an ex-boxer. He used to be a Golden Globe boxer. Caught me with a couple of jabs. You know what I'm saying? I caught him with a couple of jabs. She'll put a stake on your eye, stop the swelling, and drop some of that motherfucking wet cock on you. But the way you went out, you ain't got a scratch on you. You ain't got a scuff on you. You did all that goddamn talking to do nothing. Don't we know? Yeah. Don't. You know, respectfully, don't. You don't want to be him. Yeah, we're gonna get into now we're gonna get into number two. This is the second part to this that people was asking about. What happened after the altercation? They continued to do content. For a few seconds, they continued to do content. Checkmate. I told you your ass was eating Johnson. I told you you was sucking Johnson. And after everything, after all the smoke settles, we gonna sit down and we gonna talk some more. And you still trying to explain to me why I shouldn't have said that. You still trying to explain to me. You know what? I'm gonna let him talk. Look at Corey. Look at Corey's face right here. Look how he holding the mic with two hands. Look. Look how he holding the mic with two hands. Corey got two hands on the mic, respectfully. He got two hands. Both his motherfucking hands is on the microphone. And he can't gather his thoughts. He don't know what to do right now. But he hold the... You look nervous. It's very seldom you see a grown-ass man with both his big-ass hands wrapped on that mic like that. Respectfully. You know why? You know why he got two hands on the mic? He trying to gather his thoughts. Go ahead and talk to the people, Corey. Look!
Trigger war. That's all I'm saying to you.
I understand everything.
Comes to disrespect. Listen, man, it's only, you know what I mean? You can only get to so far before at some point lines are crossed and, you know, things go left. But like I said, let's play part two to see exactly how everything pretty much finished after this part one. Let's check this out.
Black thing. I'm talking about Caucasians, Hispanics, and Asians understand the respect level men must have when they're in front of each other because it can trigger war. That's all I'm saying to you.
I understand everything that happens when it happens. I'm a chess player. That's what I've been playing my entire life. Maybe you walked into something that you wasn't expecting.
I don't go with.
Maybe I knew what you was gonna do before you did it.
Maybe. But I tell you what, that's a dangerous game to play, especially if you got a life that you live in. Because I'm telling you, man, it's a lot of people in the cemetery that didn't know it was going to happen like that fast. That's why out here, I try to walk under the code. There's a code out here.
No, you don't. And that's why I said...
You say I don't walk under the code?
No, you're hypocritical. I told you that to your face.
The whole world a hypocrite, but what are you talking about?
No, you're a hypocrite. You're a hypocrite when it comes,
I believe you.
When it comes to specifically you moving by a code.
I don't understand what you're saying.
Because you think that you can say what you want to say when you want to say it, and that people are supposed to respect the way that you move, but I don't think that you move the way that you're supposed to anyway.
I want this thing to be studied because here's the truth. Brother Anton is talking about everybody else but himself and white men. This is a fact.
I like this chat. Let me tell y'all why I like the chat.
Everything but himself and white men.
No, listen. I told you I want to come back and have a full conversation about it.
Caucasians, Hispanics, and Asians understand the respect level men must have when they're in front of each other because it can trigger war. That's all I'm saying to you.
I understand everything that happens when it happens. I'm a chess player. That's what I've been playing my entire life. Maybe you walked into something that you wasn't expecting.
Perfectly said, man. Perfectly said. And I want to say this. This ain't men talking about men. You know what I'm saying? You got to elevate your mental respectfully. I see you in the chat. I ain't gonna say your name, but you know, you on a low frequency. You vibrating on a low frequency if you think we just having, it's just men up here, grown men talking about grown men. It's a message in the madness. All right? So level up respectfully. But that was perfectly said by Anton Daniels. Anton said, I understand everything that's said when it's said. I understand perfectly clear in that I told you that your mouth being on the Johnson, on what you was doing with your mouth and all that. I played chess. He said, this is not checkers, this is chess. And he been playing chess his whole life. He says something that really resonated with me and it reinsures and it really like stamps of approval of what I just said to y'all. He said, maybe you was out of pocket. Maybe you walked into something that you wasn't expecting. And that's exactly what happened. Checkmate. You flew Anton Daniels out to the show because you don't like his ideology. You don't like how he talks about black people. And you thought you was going to get him in this closed off area on this podcast. And you was going to do what you want. And you was going to say what you want. And because he's a geek, because he's soft, because he's Anton, right? You was going to handle him how you wanted to handle him. And you walked into a situation where this geek, you know, Anton, he wasn't going for it. He wasn't going for it. And not only was he not going for it, he pulled your card. He pulled your card in every way, shape, form, and fashion. He pulled your card. He basically told you, I'm willing to go out about this. We can go out in the alley right now and rumble behind this. You wasn't expecting Anton Daniels to do that. Let me give you an example, right? Imagine you somewhere with DJ Academics, right? Y'all all in the same place as DJ Academics that we all know, right? Something go off and DJ Academics tell you to eat a Frank and let's go outside. You might be thrown off, like, go outside. Like, DJ Academic, like, what you want to go outside for? Like, you want to fight? Like, you ain't going to think like, but imagine he do that. I mean, nah, fuck all that. I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of y'all playing with me. I'm tired of y'all joking my knock knees. I'm tired of y'all talking about my thighs rubbing together. Let's go outside, man. Fuck all that. Yo, cut all that off. Let's go outside. You wasn't expecting that. You was expecting DJ Academics. You understand? That's what happened with Corey Holcomb. And you got to be able to move, homie, at a wit's end. You got to be able to move at a split second. You got to be able to make a decision. You got to commit. Oh, this nigga, it's Anton Daniel, he talking about go outside. Oh, shit, we got to go outside, bro. I wasn't expecting this, but you know what? Sometimes the unexpected. And then he sat there real calm and he talked to you. After he told you what you do with your mouth, Corey Holcomb. But let's not forget what he told you, that what you do with your mouth. I gotta be careful. My first video did over 40,000 views. They don't even want to let it go green because I wasn't being careful. I'm gonna be careful with this one. After he sat there and told you what you do with your mouth, now he's sitting there very calm, cool, and collective, and he telling you, nigga, I did that on purpose. Yeah, checkmate. You probably walked into a situation that you wasn't even expecting. Yeah, you wasn't expecting the leader of this goddamn geek squad to buck up. Yeah, I bucked up on you. You gonna get down or you gonna lay down, Corey Holcomb. And guess what? You laid down. And now you gonna stay down. All right? And I want to kind of get some context. Notice how Corey's trying to like tell him something he already know. Yeah, because when you talk like that, you know, people, man, that's like a declaration of war. You think he ain't know that? That's why he told your ass to come outside. He knew when he told you you put in your mouth where you put your mouth on that Johnson & Johnson, that could be a consequence of war and we could have to go outside. He told your ass to come outside. You didn't want to go outside. You didn't want to do that. You set your big ass down. Salute to Anton Daniels, baby. Respectfully, you got the salute, grown man shit. Yeah. And now he's sitting down and he telling you, this what I did to you, nigga. This what I just did. You was gangster, right? I did that on purpose. Play chess with you. Yeah. Yeah, nigga. I know exactly what's going. Everything that go on, I know what I'm doing. I did it on purpose. Oh, don't. When you talk like that, people end up in the graveyard. See, it's like a scare tactic with these niggas. Oh, yo, I used to shoot people. Nigga, that shit was 30 years ago you shot somebody. Nigga, you killed somebody, you deleted somebody over 35 years ago. You still trying to scare niggas with that? You got to catch another body, man. We don't believe you. You know what I mean? We still trying to figure out how you got out of that body. Yeah, that's a whole nother story, yeah. Yeah, I'm just saying. These so-called hooligans, these gangsters, these street niggas, you know what I'm talking about? Oh, that's how people get hurt. Well, look, ain't nobody get hurt, huh? We still in here doing content. Yeah. Corey Holcomb, man, nasty work, man. You fucked up on this one, man. Well, yeah, we still gonna look at your content. We still gonna rock with you, but it ain't gonna be the same, man. It ain't gonna be the same, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you only get one shot, man. Do not miss your chance to blow. You supposed to went viral tonight. I ain't talking about this kind of viral. I'm talking TMZ, the Breakfast Club, Hot 97. I'm talking, nigga, you supposed to went viral, nigga. You supposed to, this shit, it's supposed to turn up on camera. This is, y'all a little hot right now. Y'all a little viral, but I'm talking, nigga, I'm talking going viral. You would have did what you was supposed to do. This shit would have been like hotcakes viral. Go ahead and talk to the people, man. Look.
Maybe I knew what you was gonna do before you did it.
Maybe. But I tell you what, that's a dangerous game to play, especially if you got a life that you live in. Because I'm telling you, man, it's a lot of people in the cemetery that didn't know it was gonna happen like that fast. That's why out here I try to walk under the code. There's a code out here.
No, you don't. And that's why I said...
You say I don't walk under the code?
No, you're hypocritical. I told you that to your face.
The whole world a hypocrite, but what are you talking about?
No, you're a hypocrite. You're a hypocrite when it comes... I believe you. When it comes to specifically you moving by a code.
I don't understand what you're saying.
Because you think that you can say what you want to say when you want to say it, and that people are supposed to respect the way that you move. But I don't think that you move the way that you're supposed to anyway.
I want this thing to be studied because here's the truth.
And I'm gonna let him go because I want to get into what he's talking about with the white people and stuff like that. But I want to kind of just, give y'all some context, right? Fill me out on this. Notice how the first clip, the first little altercation, Corey was doing what he was doing because he thought that Anton was going to bend, break, and fold. He thought Anton was going to be on Geek Squad mode. Anton did what he did and said what he said, and now look at the respect he is garnering from Corey Holcomb. Look how respectful now Corey is. You know what I mean? That nigga's humble and he is respectful. And now they having a grown man conversation. They letting each other talk. They speaking to each other how they feel, and Corey is engaging and letting him talk. He called him a hypocrite. He said, "What you mean by that?" He explained what he means. Corey said, "I agree with you." Now they having, see, sometimes that's what it takes. That's what it takes, bro. It takes for it to get intense. It takes for things to get to a boiling point and then bring it back down. So I saw that in the chat. Mr. Universe, salute to my homie, salute to the big wrenches. But I wasn't saying like crash out. I was saying go viral. Crash out, not so much. But yeah, like that, we could have took it there. I would have went viral. Grabbed him by his collar. You know what I mean? I would have, bum rushed him real quick, grabbed him by his collar, put him on the table, put him on the floor, all on camera. Yeah. Told him you ain't never gonna talk to me like that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I ain't saying crash out. I ain't saying shoot nobody. But this is digital Hollywood at the same time. This is content. So, but notice how cool, calm, and collective the homie Corey is now. Yo, people get put in the cemeteries, man, and it get dangerous. Well, it ain't got dangerous enough because ain't nobody get hurt, nigga. You didn't bust a grape in a fruit fight today. All right? You didn't bust a grape. All right, we ain't trying to hear all that, old head. You know, the niggas get put in the cemetery, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's how people get hurt, man. It gets dangerous, man, when you do. Hey, man, shut your mouth. Hey, man, we ain't trying to hear all that. It is what it is, man. If it ain't nobody get hurt. I ain't broke a nail today. You ain't bust a grape today. We about to have a conversation or we not. Miss me with all that right there, old head. Miss me with, you had a chance to, I told you we could go outside. You know what I'm saying? Think about what I'm saying to you. It ain't no crash out, nigga. That man offered him a fade in the alley with no cameras. And he dodged it. He denied it. He did everything but go out in that alley. You know what I mean? The nigga said everything but go, let's go on. Come on. Let's go up in that alley that you was talking about. You think your wife or your old lady or your girlfriend ain't sitting back watching how calm, cool, collective your ass is right now? Huh? You think your old lady don't notice how respectful you have become after that grown man named Anton? After he put your ass in check? I'm sorry, man. I ain't trying to instigate nothing, man. Respectfully, I ain't trying to instigate nothing. But I think it's shit. I want that cock to be ready, too. I want that motherfucking hot pocket nice and warm, too. I'm going to have to throw you on the table, man. You know what I mean? Throw your ass on the table, put you on the floor. Yeah, I want my old lady to be soaking wet, too. Ain't no motherfucking way I'm letting you get away with that. I know you playing chess. Well, checkmate, nigga. I'm going to put the knight out there. I'm going to put a knight in shining armor on the chessboard. I'm going to slide. I ain't going to crash out. I would have got close to Anton. Yeah, nigga, I'm telling you. Woo. Then I would have grabbed his collar, that tight-ass button up, put him on the table. You can't move in that tight-ass button up you got, Anton. Tight-ass motherfucking butt, all the button all the way up to your big-ass neck. Yeah. I got a whole hoodie on. Corey Holcomb got a bucket and a hoodie. Bucket low like Chuck It though. Daytime lights on. Hell yeah, you love it, but I'm thugging though. I show you how to do this, son. Yeah. Put your ass on the table, you feel me? Throw your ass on the floor. Kick you around a little bit. Yeah. Put some dirt on you. I'd have put some dirt on your white ass white. Yeah, put some dirt on you. Knock your glasses off. Your tight ass bag chaser's hat would have been over across on the other side of the room and all that. You would have had to get up, know what I'm saying? Looking for your glasses and look, yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't have did nothing crazy, but I would have, you know, your hat fly off, your glasses, you know, your Rolex, you got a Rolex on, you trying to protect the Rolex and all that. Ain't no motherfucking way I would have let you walk out there without going viral on your ass. Yeah, my old lady would have loved that. I see how you threw him on the table. Yeah, I had to check him a little bit, baby. You see how he was talking to me about them Franks and all that? You know I ain't going for no motherfucking Franks, man. You know I ain't going for that. Yeah, baby, I know, baby. When I heard him say that to you, baby, whew, I knew you was going to do something. Yeah, you know, but, you know, still wanted to keep it a little classy. You know, you know, we still got the podcast going. Camera was on and all that. So, you know, I made sure the homies in the back, they didn't do nothing. You know what I mean? Grabbed them up by the collar, put him down, let him know he ain't going to disrespect me like that. You know what I mean? Kicked him down a little bit. Yeah, I had to handle that. That motherfucker dripping. You telling the story about how it went down? Oh, she's soaking wet. Soaking wet. Yeah, baby, you know what I'm saying? Pulled the, you know, stretch my little... Pulled the muscle on my shoulder right here, you know what I mean? Handling the little nigga, throwing his ass up and down on the street, you know what I mean? Let's go up in there, you know what I mean? Let's go lay down and shit. Let's go lay down, you know what I mean? So I need to relax. See? See how that worked? That's how you do it. But I want you to look at Corey's face. He thinking about what he was supposed to do, and he look at this. Look at Corey's face. Look at Corey's face right here.
Brother Anton is talking about everybody else but himself and white men. This is a fact.
I like this chat. Let me tell y'all why I like the chat.
Everything but himself and white men.
No, listen. I told you I want to come back and have a full conversation about it, or we can talk about it right now. I ain't got nothing better to do.
Study this episode.
Shout out to the
shit on Caucasian males.
Shout out to the chat.
Shit on
I'm not gonna shit on nobody.
Now,
shout
you
out
shitted
to the
on
chat.
Black people. You shitted on motherfuckers.
I feel like I shitted on you. To your face. To your face. I feel like I shitted on you. To your face. To your face. You. To your face. Nobody.
Now, you shitted on Black people. You shitted on motherfuckers.
I feel like I shitted on you. To your face. To your face.
Be careful shitting on me, because I feel like you're talking shit again.
I'm not talking shit. I'm telling you.
Careful.
I'm telling you.
You shitted on me to my face, but that shit will lead to some danger.
Will we please stop?
See? You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, salute to that nigga Anton. Yo, salute to Anton, man. The leader of the Geek Squad and shit, man. This a new day we living in. You see what he just told? Yo, Anton said, nigga, I shitted on you. To your face. And what Corey told, yo, be careful. Be careful. You know what I'm saying? It get dangerous. Nigga, it ain't nothing getting dangerous. Nigga, you ain't gonna get your motherfucking ass. Hey. Don't nobody believe you, brother. Your wife, your old lady, your girlfriend don't even believe you right now. Talk about, yo, it's gonna get dangerous. All right. Nigga looking at you like that. This nigga talking about some. Look, even the white people you talking about, they saying don't talk about us, man. You need to handle that, man. He don't know you. He don't even talk about white people like that. Even the white people saying, man, leave us out this shit, man. Corey, right? This ain't the time. This ain't even the time for that, Corey. You might be right. He might not talk about us, but I don't think this is appropriate time for you to be trying to bring race. You shouldn't be bringing race. You need to get your ass up and do something about this, Corey. Respectfully, man. This man that came and took over your podcast, man. This is crazy, bro. He's sitting in that motherfucker just as comfortable as he could be. Pointing fingers and everything. Damn, Corey, this bad, man. This is the second half that y'all was asking about. We just tapping into it. This is the second half. Big salute to the chat. This is bad, bro. Listen, we in a day and age where niggas do not even believe you hooligans. Don't talk about it. Just do it. Oh, I'm just saying, be careful. Be careful. It get dangerous when you talk like that. Hey, man, go on ahead with that shit. We don't believe nothing you said, man. We get dangerous for who, nigga? Who is going to get dangerous for? I don't know. Who is going to get dangerous for, Holcomb? I'm going to start calling your ass Holcomb. I ain't even call you Corey, no. You call your ass Holcomb. Yeah. I think we're going to just start calling you by your last name, man. Go ahead and talk to the people. Look.
And he ain't shit on himself.
I'm not going to shit on nobody.
Now, you shitted on Black people. You shitted on motherfuckers.
I feel like I shitted on you. To your face. To your face.
Be careful shitting on me, because I feel like you're talking shit again.
I'm not talking shit. I'm telling you.
Careful.
I'm telling you.
You shitted on me to my face, but that shit will lead to some danger.
Will we please stop the
Trust me.
The tough talk? I got security. You got security.
Homie, I ain't got security. Them my people.
Cool. Them your
You gotta hire a to be with you.
Absolutely. I'm always gonna have to hire somebody.
You better.
100%.
How you be talking?
Boy, stop talking tough. Stop talking.
Homie, you
just said that.
I'm not talking tough. I'm talking to you straight up.
Why are you so?
You said you disrespected me in my face, and then you act like it was all good.
I disrespected you to your face. So I'm confirming what you said. You felt disrespected. So I am telling you that I disrespected you if that's the way you felt. Is that not what you said? You said that out of your mouth. And so I apologize when you said that you felt disrespected.
No. The reason you said you disrespected me in
triggered
my
by it
face
because you don't accept the apology because you still
talk about everybody else except yourself.
Hey, yo, this is a master class. Yo, I promise you, Anton Daniels was about to say exactly what I've been saying. But he stopped himself. I'm going to play that little part back right there. He said, but you don't accept the apology because you still triggered because you didn't do what you feel like you was, and then he stopped himself. You didn't do what you felt like you were supposed to do. You know what you were supposed to do, and you didn't do it. And now you triggered, and now you can't even, he can't say nothing. Yo, nigga, you disrespected. Yeah, he said he disrespected you. You said it. He said it. We all heard him do it, man. That's why I say he didn't need to repeat himself. You know what I mean? Because we heard him loud and clear when he said what you was doing with your mouth. You know what I'm saying? You had one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow. The opportunity comes once in a lifetime. Lose yourself. Wisdom B, what it do, my Jesse with the chat? Yeah. Look at the emotion of Corey, of a man. And again, this is not men talking about men, but this is men dissecting a situation and giving you the message in the madness. The message in this situation is when you let something like that slide and you don't do nothing about it as a man, you're going to become emotional. It's going to make you bitter. You're going to regret that. You're going to regret not reacting in a manner that you should have reacted. You understand? And that's what's going on. I'm gonna play this a little bit of this back, but that's why animals like the lions, they don't even think about it. It's not something they have a choice to think about. The male lions, when they just see another male lion, it's time to go to war. Because Mother Nature, that's something that's putting us from the cosmos. That's something that's putting us from Mother Nature. And living in society, living in this matrix, what they do is they trick you out of position. They make you think that you're immature when you react like that. They make you think that, you need to be professional. You need to suppress those feelings. You need to take those instincts and you need to closet them because this is business and you don't want to be unprofessional. But see, when you get lost in that type of mentality and you don't balance it, you get in these situations and then you get mad at yourself. And as a man, we all have done it, maybe young or old, but we've all had a situation where we feel like, nigga, I should have put my hands and feet on that man. But I had a couple of them when I was really young. I learned really young, around like 12 and 13, that you just got to commit. That's why whenever that Eminem song came out when I was grown, it like resonated with me because it's the truth. Like somebody says, when I was coming up, somebody say something about your mama, nigga, and you don't do nothing about it. You would think about that shit all night long. You would think about that shit for 2 weeks straight. How a nigga said something about your mama and you ain't even do nothing about it. You ain't get in a scuffle. You ain't scrape your knee. You ain't do nothing. You just let it ride. I learned around 13, 14 that as soon as I feel that certain level of disrespect, there is no turning back. I don't care if we at school. I don't care. We gonna get suspended today. We gonna get suspended. And when the other lions see, when they recognize that's what time you on, you ain't really gonna have a lot to worry about. Because they know if you fuck with him, we probably getting suspended. And he don't want to get suspended and I don't want to get suspended. There it is. You supposed to did something about that, Corey. So that DJ Academics and these other geeks in the geek squad, when they get close to you, they know, well, you see what he did to Anton Daniels when Anton was doing what he was doing. We know what Anton was doing. We know he was trolling you. Yeah, he smoked Anton boots in that motherfucker, yeah. I guarantee you, Academics looking at you like food right now. I guarantee you, Show Flacco out there on the West Coast with them big ass thighs and all that. Yeah, he's looking at you like a plate. They saying Corey better not never say nothing to me, nigga. You feel me? They in group chat right now. And Show Flacco, Anton Daniels, Fat Joe, and DJ Academics. They all in the group chat, rubbing thighs together, talking about what Anton did to you. Look at the emotion. Look.
Oh, cool. Them yo,
You gotta hire a mother to be with you.
Absolutely. I'm always gonna have to hire somebody.
You better.
100%.
How you be talking?
Corey, stop talking tough. Stop talking.
Homie, you
just said that.
I'm not talking tough. I'm talking to you straight up.
Why are you so?
You said you disrespected me in my face, and then you act like it was all good.
I disrespected you to your face. So I'm confirming what you said. You felt disrespected. So I am telling you that I disrespected you if that's the way you felt. Is that not what you said? You said that out of your mouth. And so I apologize when you said that you felt disrespected.
No. The reason you said you disrespected me in my
face
face
because you don't accept the apology because you
still talk about everybody else except yourself and white men.
I'm telling you what I said. You felt offended by it, so I apologize. All I'm doing is rehashing a conversation that happened. Why are you so easily offended?
You still talk about me? It sounds like I'm arguing
because I'm right. See,
I'll be around bitches and they tell me about myself all the time. Be gone.
No.
That shit don't hurt no feelings. It's probably better this way.
Because I just proved my point.
Be down. So you proved the point. Homie, just gone, man. Just gone, man. You gone.
I'm about to jail.
You done did this before. Get your bitch ass to... Hey, homie. All right, I'm out. Get your bitch ass to... and walk over there with your bodyguard and your bitch. Walk over there with your bodyguard and your bitch.
You proved my point.
I got shit to do. Right. Don't bring bitches up here, dog, that you ain't finna stand on. Right. Remember I told you that. If you got a bitch with you, explain the bitch. Don't ask her to be on my show. Can she be on the show? I don't know that bitch.
Oh, shit. All right, now, well, I'm going to say this, right? Okay, now, Corey trying to fight back. It's too late. If you ask me, it's too late. And I want to say this, right? Yeah, and Mr. Universe, it seemed like he's trying to, switch the narrative, right? It's not really that. It's really because he probably didn't even believe he was going to be able to get that shit off, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like talking to Corey like that, disrespecting him, offering him to take him outside. He didn't think he was going to be able to get that off. So now that he got it off, he's a geek. So now that he got that shit off, right? He don't even know how to act. He apologizing. You know what I'm saying? He sitting there, he tried to have a conversation. He said, Corey, why are you so emotional? I'm just, what's wrong? Because he don't even know that's not his normal activity. He got that shit off. He couldn't believe it. A real, like me and you, right? We know after what just happened in that first clip, we not gonna get far as like no decent conversation. I done told you you've been eating Franks. I done told you your mouth, what you was doing with your mouth. Johnson on Johnson. Told you, nigga, let's go outside. We can scrap it out. I done told you all that type of shit, right? I already know, like, it got a little heated, man. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. How about we double back in a month and we finish the conversation? But it ain't gonna finish right now. But Anton is a geek. He a geek. That's why, again, you don't let that shit slide. Corey should not have let that go that far. So then he said, oh, man, I apologized. And I told you that, why are we arguing? Because you disrespected that man so bad as a man, bro. You disrespected him so bad and he didn't do nothing. Ain't no way. So now he's saying, get your bitch ass out of here, nigga. Take your bitch. So he talking like that because he's trying to get, be gone then, nigga. It's probably better that way. It is better that way. It actually is. I wouldn't have, that's why I say again, right? I wouldn't have left no room for error. I wouldn't have left no room for debate. I'm not saying I would have crashed out, but I would have grabbed you up, I would have scuffed you up a little bit. And that would have let you know and let me know and let everybody in the room know ain't no more content being done today. Anton, go ahead about your business. We'll contact you We'll see if we can figure this out. You know what I'm saying? But you know, sometimes you don't leave it in the hands of the judges. You know what I mean? That's a rule in boxing. In boxing, like when it comes to a fight, right? A lot of the times you don't want to leave it in the hands of the judges. You might lose unanimously. You might lose from unanimous decision. You know what I mean? You thought you was winning, but you left it in the hand of the judges. You know what I mean? Go ahead and talk to the people. Let them talk. But you know, Anton, his name is Anton. Come on, son. Anton. The nigga got a transsexual name. Anton. He couldn't believe he got that shit off without getting hand and feet on him. He could not, but he probably was saying to himself, I can't wait to get up out of here so I can call my homies, DJ Academics, all my other Geek Squad niggas, and we can talk about this shit. Man, you see what I did? I thought he was gonna punch you in the face, Anton. Man, I thought he was gonna punch me in the face too. Yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I couldn't believe it. I closed my eyes and I just said what I needed to say. I thought he was going. It's Corey Holcomb, man. Corey, man, we can't believe you got out of there. Sheesh. Times are changing, man. These hooligans, man. These guys are getting soft, man. Shit, these guys are pussy, man. Hey, I'm telling you, Anton, I couldn't believe you got out of there, man. I was scared for you. I thought that's what happened, bro. So look, I'm gonna get ready to let this clip play out. But as soon as Anton came back to reality, right? They started getting a little intense again. He got the hell out of there. I can't do this again. You know what I mean? I can't do this again. I done gave you all my energy. I can't do this again. He got his ass. He stood up and got his ass out of there. Yeah, real fast. Real fast. He wanted to do that the first time, but he was so nervous, he just went ahead and he just went out swinging. He said, fuck it. He said, I'm going to do what Eminem told me to do. I'm going to lose myself. I'm going to lose myself in the music, the moment you own it. You better never let it go. And he started talking, and he lost himself. And when he opened his eyes, he couldn't believe what he saw. Corey Holcomb, denying a fade, trying to sit down and create more content after I told you what you was doing with your goddamn mouth and them Franks and all that. Told you what you were doing with that Johnson on Johnson. He couldn't believe it. Look, let's look at this. I want to play this real quick just one more time, right? Look how fast Anton got his ass up. Look how fast Anton stood up and got it. Watch this. Look.
So I apologize. All I'm doing is rehashing a conversation that happened. Why are you so easily offended?
You still talk about me? It sounds like I'm arguing
because I'm right. See,
I'll be around bitches and they tell me about myself all the time. Be gone.
No.
That shit don't hurt no feelings. It's probably better this way.
Because I just proved my point.
Be damn. So you proved the point. Homie, just gone, man. Just gone, man. You gone.
I'm out the jail.
You done did this before. Get your bitch ass to... Hey, homie. All right, I'm out. Get your bitch ass to... Walk over there with your bodyguard and your bitch. Walk over there with your bodyguard and your bitch.
I'm sorry, man.
Don't bring bitches up here, dog, that you ain't finna stand on.
It's crazy, man.
You that. If you got a bitch with you, explain the bitch. Don't ask her to be on my show. Can she be on the show? I don't know that bitch. Now get your whole ass.
All right, y'all. As y'all can.
Anton, yeah, man. You know, it's not even like scared, but it's like a nervous energy. He was nervous. Anton got his money up. I respect his business acumen. I always say that. That nigga rich. You know what I'm saying? He definitely be doing that business thing. But it was like a nervous energy. He stood up. He made sure he was getting fuck up. But get up out of here real quick, then. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here, man. You know what I mean? I told you I'm sorry. I apologize for this. Hey, yo, it's too late to apologize. It's too late to apologize. It's too late. It's apologize. Oh yeah, it's too late, man. You know what I mean? What the fuck you apologizing for, man? Cause that nigga was nervous. He got that nerve. I gotta get up out of here, bro. Yeah, I gotta get up out of here after the. It's too late. It's too late to apologize, man. It's too late to motherfucking apologize, man, respectfully, man. You know what I mean? You supposed to stood up and see Anton ain't. And it's funny because Anton ain't like that. He never claimed to be like that. He's a hustler. He's a bag chaser. He never claimed to be a tough guy. He's not. He never talks like that, right? You know, I just apologize to you, man. I'm trying to. Why is you so emotional? And Corey can't let that shit go. Corey know he fucked up. Corey know his old lady, that motherfucker ain't getting wet for another 2 months. Corey upset. He want to try to make you. He trying to bait you in so he could do something to you this time. That's why Anton got his ass up and got up out of there. He felt that energy. Corey got mad. First they was talking nice, and then Corey got mad, right? And what Corey was trying to do was bait your ass back into come on back up in here so I could do something to you and save face. I'm gonna do something to you this time. If you say it again, I'm gonna do something to you. I'm gonna do something to you, Anton. And Anton noticed that. Anton felt the energy. Oh, this nigga gonna do something. Oh, I already apologized to you. I said sorry. That nigga stood his ass up and he ain't sit back down. He won't try to figure. He stood his ass up and I'm gonna get up out of here. You prove my point. You prove my point tonight. I'm gonna get on up out of here, man. Yeah, run to your security. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead where my security at, and I'm gonna get on up out of here. I'm sorry, man. I apologize for what I said to you, didn't I? Hey, Anton. It's too late to apologize. Oh, yeah. All right. It's late, man. I'm just fucking around. I can't help this shit, man. This is some pure dope straight off the brick into the bottle. This was pure content. This was beautiful, man. This is some beautiful, man. I appreciate them brothers, man, for delivering them. You know what I mean? I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much, man. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'm just trying to just give you some context. Real street niggas, like dudes that, like real grown men, we understand like that shit way past, like I said earlier, we done reached the point of no return an hour ago. We reached the point of no return. Ain't no apologizing. So like a real man already would have known, like, I probably crossed the line, but I ain't gonna apologize right now because it's too fresh. You know what I'm saying? I'll call him in a couple of days, maybe in a week, and I'll tell him I apologize for disrespecting him and all of that. But see, Anton ain't like that. He's softer than Dollar Tree Cotton. He just got money. I'm telling you, his name is Anton. It's like a female energy. A female to disrespect you like that and then try to apologize to you right then and there and expect you to be cool with it. You see what I'm saying? That's something your girlfriend would do. She'll like, it'll be an argument and then she'll say, I said I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say I said I'm sorry. And expect you to be like, all right, and now we could cuddle and watch Netflix, but you still mad though. You still mad. She just told you some shit, she disrespected you. You know what I mean? And you still real tight about that. You know what I mean? That's some shit girls do. Men, we don't do that. I tell you ass that you had a frank in your mouth. You know what I mean? I might say my bad in a week or two. Look, man, I stepped over the line, man. I wasn't trying to say that, it just came out like that. You know what I mean? But you don't eat franks, man. I know you don't be having franks in your mouth. You know what I mean? And that was my fault for saying that to you, man. My bad, bro. You know what I mean? I got a lot of love for you. I never wanted it to turn out like that. I didn't really want to fight you. I was just trying to defend myself. You know what I mean? You said I was kissing ass and You know, I overthought this. You know, that's how men handle situations, bro. You know, that nigga Anton apologized fast as hell. I'm sorry, man. I told you I'm sorry, man. Why you acting like this? When I told you that I'm sorry. Big salute to the chat, man. You know what I mean? That was fun, man. I ain't gonna lie. I appreciate them boys. Every now and then the streets need a body, man. Let me tell you something. Every now and then these YouTube streets need a body, man. They need a body. And Corey, you are the content. You are the body. Every now and then we get a free kill in these YouTube streets. You know what I mean? Every now and then. That man told your ass what you, yeah, he told you what you was doing with your mouth and all that, Corey. You got some explaining to do when you go home. Your old lady gonna want some, she go, yeah, she ain't gonna say nothing to you tonight, Corey. I guarantee you in a day or two, she gonna ask you about what was you thinking? What was you thinking, Corey, when he told you, Corey, I ain't gonna lie, when he told you what you was doing with your mouth, I thought you was gonna do something to him. You know, you should have did something, Corey. When he told you what you was putting Franks in your mouth and all that, you shouldn't let no man tell you that. But I mean, he apologized. It's too late to apologize. Oh yeah, yeah. I used to like that song. You know what I mean? Respectfully, you know what I mean? I used to be in the hood and shit. I used to have guns in the car, weed in the car, ride through the urban community. You know what I mean? And I used to listen to that song when I used to have my windows up and nobody else was in the car. There it is. I told that. Now you know. Now you know. When I was young, and I used to be in Norfolk, Virginia, and I used to be riding through Norfolk, Virginia. You know what I mean? Trying to make it, trying to find a way, hustling, living amongst all the goddamn killers and gorillas and real niggas. When I was in my car, I used to listen to that song. It's too late to apologize. There it is. Yeah. Timberland made that. Now it wasn't just a Timberlake. It was another white boy. But Timberland produced the song and they produced that song in Virginia Beach. It wasn't Justin Timberlake. I forgot the white boy name though. It was another white boy. And Timberland gave him he gave him like the right he gave him all the masters and everything to that song. So homie, I seen him on TV maybe a couple of weeks ago, and he was saying how that one song changed his life, how he was able to buy a house, take care of his family, put his kids through college off that one song. Timberland gave him all the masters to that song. Salute to Timbo the King. All right, man. It's 1 o'clock. That's perfect timing. I'm way over an hour though. And I'm gonna get back to this studying, man. I'm gonna do one more test. This app that I'm using, it has like 3 different tests for the hazmat, 3 different tests for the tankers endorsement, and then you do a pre-test, and then you do the exam, and you do it all on this application. So I've been like going back and forth between 2 apps, just, you know, studying, because one app will give you a bunch of questions and answers, but then is, you know, you need another app to kind of fill in the blanks. You know, I think the hazmat endorsement is like 30 questions, and I think that the tankers is 30 or 40. It's one of the two. But yeah, man, Friday, 12 o'clock, we gonna knock that thing out. Appreciate that. Hey, Mr. Universe, man. You know, I had to double back. Let me check something. I've been staying up like late night. I've been going to sleep like 4 or 5 in the morning. I just been up. I really can't sleep. I ain't gonna be able to sleep until I get these endorsements. But the live that I did earlier is still under review, but it's yellow though. You know what I mean? And I think because the receipts that I was using with Corey Holcomb and Anton Daniels was the raw ones. It was the unedited ones. It had all the cussing and all of that in it. So I'm not sure if they're gonna let me monetize that live stream. So when I seen that they had a part 2 of what happened after, you know, the whole altercation, I said, yeah, man, I'm gonna double back. I'm gonna get him this time. Look. See, this one right here is yellow. So that means but it's under review. I'm gonna show you in the YouTube studios. It's under review. So they reviewing the video. You know what I mean? To determine whether it's suitable for most advertisers. You see what I'm saying? They reviewing that joint. This one right here is green. See what I'm saying? So this is the money. So that joint right there, that was like almost 50,000 views, like 42,000 views. This second one that we doing right now is at like 33,000. It's at 32.4, matter of fact. So that's some good numbers. About over 30,000 people came in and out the chat. You know what I mean? So we doing our numbers over here. You know what I mean? For sure. But yeah, I figured I'd do a part 2, man. You know, you got to milk this cow the best way we know how in these YouTube streets with this digital Hollywood. And this situation was so funny to me. It was just, the shit was so funny to me. I'm like, bro, I gotta double back on this one. This was what? Anton Day. Let me tell you something. Anton do a lot of content. I might watch every now and then. I tap into like something he doing when it come to business, because he's a business, his business acumen is out of this world. But it's hard for me to listen to Anton because his voice is so like, it's like he got like feminine mannerisms about himself. It's hard for me to like watch that nigga for over 60 seconds. You know what I mean? Like over like a minute of watching that nigga, he just be saying, like it's too feminine. And he's like a big brawly man, you know what I mean? So, but this shit right here, man, was golden. I ain't gonna lie. Salute to Anton Daniels, nigga. Stand up for what you know, nigga. Stand up for your rights. Yeah. Don't fuck all that. I'm gonna tell you, you gonna regret it when you let something like this happen. You gonna regret it, man. I mean, get in there and get out of there. Anton said, you know what? I did too much. I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here. But his old lady, trust me, she's happy. She said, yo, baby, you did a good job. I like how you stood up to that man. He was talking crazy. Yeah, he was talking a little crazy. He thought he was gonna bully me. Yeah, I ain't no motherfucking punk. Yeah, you ain't no punk, baby. That motherfucker dripping wet. Yeah, Anton gonna be getting some good. Yeah, he gonna be getting some good motherfuckers. Yeah, that wolf pussy gonna be good for the next 2 weeks. That nigga Anton about to be getting home cooked meals in the morning. You know what I mean? I'm the man, goddamn. I told you, bitch, I was the man. Told you these dudes just be talking. These niggas ain't tough. Yeah, they be trying to talk about me, talk about my name and all that, calling me Anton. You know what I mean? But these dudes ain't that tough. You know what his old lady saying? Girl, yeah, baby, you right, baby. Shit. You right. These motherfuckers is, I thought you was gonna have a problem in there. Nah, man, I told you I got show you how to move in a room full of vultures and all that. You know what I'm saying? Step up in that motherfucking podcast, told that nigga he eating Johnson, put his Johnson in his mouth. Yeah, I told him exactly what I know he do with his mouth. You see how he was acting when I told him that? Yeah, baby, I seen him. He was mad. Yeah, but he ain't do nothing, did he? Yeah, shit, bitch. Get that wolf pussy ready. I'm gonna go ahead and handle that. Go take a shower and wash up that wolf pussy so I can handle my business. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Talk like that. You see what I'm saying? Yo, listen, brother. I'm gonna give y'all some game. You gotta motherfucking step into this shit, man. You got one life to live, man. You only get one shot at this. Talk to your old lady like that one, man. Shit, man. You know what I mean? Go upstairs and wash that motherfucking wolf pussy up, man. I got some business to handle, man. She gonna be like, what? Yeah, but you heard what I said? You heard what I told her? I'm not repeating myself. You heard what I said to you? She gonna like it. She'll like it. You know what I mean? But you gotta you gotta believe it for her to believe it. You know what I mean? You gotta say that shit like you believe it, even if you don't. Even if you don't believe it for real, you're nervous, but just hold that in and keep a straight face and just tell her like, yo, you know what I mean? Shit, man, yeah, man. I mean, I was feeling all, you know what I mean? Everything good? All right, I'm all right. Well, listen, man, I ain't gonna lie, I had a stressful day. Everything, it's a lot going on at work. It's a lot going on. You feel what I'm saying? And yeah, man, go upstairs and take a shower, man. I'll be up there in about 15 minutes. Let me make a couple of phone calls. Take it. Yeah. You heard what I said. You know what I mean? I'll be up there in 20 minutes. Salute to Anton Daniels, man. Corey Holcomb, man, and you know, take your time, man. You know what I mean? Take your time, man. You will bounce back from this. This ain't nothing. It's digital Hollywood, man. But the next time a motherfucker talk Franks to your mouth, no, next time a motherfucker play with your manhood and who you is as a man, man, it's time to crash. I ain't, you know, it's time to do something, man. Go viral, nigga. I'm gonna go viral with your ass. I guarantee. I'm telling you, nigga. I'm gonna take your ass viral. Don't get me up in those podcasts with you. Don't get me up in those studio with you and think you gonna play with me like that. I wouldn't give a damn, nigga. We going viral. I wouldn't give a damn DJ Vladimir, Adam 22, yeah. I'm not eating a duck neck. And if you play with me and talk about Johnsons to your mouth, I'm flipping the table over with the duck necks on it. I'm flipping the table with there's gonna be duck neck all over the guy. I'm putting the duck neck on the floor. I'm gonna put the duck neck on the goddamn floor. Yeah. Yeah, you should have put the duck necks and some collard greens in it, goddamn. Don't you ever serve me no duck neck straight up without putting it in the collard. We put turkey neck and duck neck inside the collard greens, nigga. Hell, you offering us duck neck for I would have flipped the table in that mother. We going viral. Yeah. Yeah, we gonna go viral. Put the duck neck on the motherfucking platter. Talking about we got fried duck neck for him. Okay. Soon as it go left, the first thing gonna come to my mind, flip the table with the duck neck on it. I told your ass I'm gonna flip that motherfucker. I told your ass not to play. Yeah, I'm gonna flip that motherfucker. We going viral. We going viral? Okay. All right, man. It's always a pleasure, man. You already know what time it is, but it's your boy, Grown Man Business TV. You feel what I'm saying? Now, listen. You can tap in and you can tap out, but you know my slogan. You know what I suggest. And I suggest you tap in. I suggest you tap into this grown man business. I suggest you tap into this grown man content at all times. Is what it is. It'll be what it's going to be. Straight off the brick, directly into the bottles. Pure dope. Yeah, this dope, man. Listen. This dope right here, straight off the brick, directly into the bottles. Straight, raw, pure, uncut, no extras, no preservatives. We not sugarcoating this dope and we ain't stepping on this dope, man. Within these YouTube streets, this trap house right here is where you're going to get some of the purest dope you can find in these YouTube streets. Guaranteed. I guarantee it. Like blue magic. You understand? No fentanyl, no quinine, no baking soda. We ain't water whipping this dope and we ain't counter whipping this dope, my G. It's pure dope straight off the brick into the bottles. Respectfully. What you will learn and what you will notice, the more you scroll through YouTube, the more content creators you come in contact with, you'll remember Grown Man Business TV because of the dope, because it's so pure. You get to looking at this and that, and you notice like this shit stepped on. This content ain't. This shit stepped on, homie. These niggas is writing the script out. But I know what you gonna say before you say it. That's why you need Grown Man Business TV. That's why this channel is so powerful. That's why we growing. All right? So it is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be, man. What's today? Wednesday? It's Thursday right now. We gonna close out this week strong. Everybody understand we gonna close out this week strong. We gonna set these goals up like dominoes and we gonna knock them down. Regardless of what's going on in the world, I don't give a damn about what Donald Trump got going on. I don't give a damn what they got going on in Greenland and Iceland. I don't give a goddamn what they got going on in Argentina and Venezuela. You understand what I'm saying? We gonna do what we do right here in our circumference, and we gonna finish this week off strong. We gonna finish it off strong, my G. We gonna stay motivated. We gonna stay inquisitive. We gonna stay, you know what I'm saying, opportunistic. We gonna keep looking for new opportunities. We gonna pay attention. We gonna stand on grown man business. We gonna stand 10 toes down. We not letting no Anton Daniels throw Franks. We going viral if we gotta go viral. I'm dangerous, nigga. Yeah, I ain't. They not gonna bring me to the studio. Oh man, you talking about grown man business? Yeah, nigga, we might go viral in this bitch. Guaranteed, nigga. Guaranteed we gonna go viral. Okay? But other than that, let's just stay motivated. Let's stay inquisitive. Let's stay motivated. Stay at a high frequency. Let's vibrate at a high frequency. Okay? And let's close off this week strong, man. You know, I'm really excited, man. I ain't gonna lie. You know, at the end of the day, man, the grind is never gonna stop. You know, just having the weird thought to want more, to strive for more, to take the time out to study or figure out a plan and go back to school or go get some more endorsements or go get your plumbing certificate or go get your electrician certificate. You know what I'm saying? Start your own business, hit the ground running. You know what I'm saying? Build it from the ground up. Like all these things matter, bro. And that's why I talk and I preach that the things that I do talk and I preach, because all these things matter. You know what I'm saying? All these things, you know, all these things matter again. You know what I mean? And the moment that you stop wanting more, the moment that you stop searching for more, the moment that you feel like you don't want to grind or you don't want to figure something new out or you don't want to find another way to get it, you don't want to try. Like the moment you stop using it is when you start losing it. All right. So I'm going to tell you, man, you know what I'm saying? Do what you're doing. Wherever you working at, whatever business you got, whatever you doing to get money, what can you do within that situation to elevate that? Whatever you doing. You know what I'm saying? You working here, can you get a, you know what I'm saying? You working, you a cook, you a chef, you working at a restaurant. Okay, well, maybe you go to culinary arts school, get you a certificate, and then go work at a bigger restaurant like Ocean Prime or Eddie V's. You feel me? I mean, whatever you doing, there's an avenue and a way that you can elevate, that you can level up, but it's going to take a little bit of work. It's going to take a little bit of grind. It's going to take some sacrifice. You know, I didn't even go out on the road this week. You know, I had to, you know, they confirm, hey, you want to get this money this week or what you want to do? I had to turn down the money because I need to study so that I can get more money. So I might lose this week of work, but when I get these extra endorsements, you know, that shit up my pay an extra 50,000 a year, an extra 55,000 a year. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna take all these things. It's gonna take all these things. You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna have to lose a little bit to gain more. You know what I mean? And I'm just saying all this to say, you know, we gonna laugh, we gonna joke, but we gonna get it. Don't never let these niggas fool you like they just living so easy. They just getting this money. They ain't doing no work and they balling out of control. Because when you start looking at the inner workings of their life and the inner workings of what they got going on, what you'll realize is, nah, homie, in high school, you was the man, homie. What the fuck happened to you? I got the sickest vendetta when it come to this cheddar. You play with my paper. Yo, I could have went left with that, right? But I'm not. I'm gonna stay right here because I'm giving a positive message, right? These guys with these facades, like they doing all this and they getting all this money, you know, it's gonna take some work. It's gonna take some grind. It's gonna take some sacrifice. So we are now in Thursday. I'm still up. I'm probably gonna step another 2 hours. Maybe probably go to sleep around 3:30, close to 4. That's probably when I lay it down. And we're gonna celebrate this weekend, man. We're gonna put this work in. We're gonna pass these tests. We're gonna grab these endorsements. We're gonna up this motherfucking situation. You feel what I'm saying? And that's what we doing. And it ain't never gonna stop. It ain't never gonna stop. You know what I mean? That's the beautiful thing about this. You feel me? Somewhere, somewhere, somehow, some way, we be at work or we be hustling or we be doing whatever we doing to get money. We be thinking like, man, I just want to retire or, when is it going to stop? And what I'm here to tell you is the shit don't never stop. The richest man in the world, when you see him, what he doing? You say you don't want your hazmat. Why not? Put that in the chat why you don't want it. Me, I'm I got my triples and doubles, so I can pull triples and doubles, trailers, right? Sometimes I pull 2 or 3 trailers. I'm gonna get the hazmat. I'm gonna get the tankers. And I got my TWIC card. That TWIC card is what's powerful. See, the CDL is good, the endorsements are good as well, but the TWIC card, my TWIC card, where I can go onto these military bases and I can go on to these these closed off areas. That's what's gonna make, see, that's like what make it the Holy Trinity. That's what make it all together. That's what really bring it 360 when you add the TWIC card to all of that. So you can have your hazmats, and you can have your your endorsements, and you can have all of that, but the TWIC card is what allow you to get. Let me tell you something. How you think Charleston White wife was making $20,000 a month? Y'all don't remember when Charleston White used to tell y'all his wife, his ex-wife, made $20,000 a month, $25,000 a month? You know why? Because she was pulling fuel, and she was pulling oil, and she was pulling kerosene off of those ports and off of those military bases over there in the Army and the Navy, where you can't go because you don't have, because they are classified in closed off areas, and you need a certain credentials that you can go in there. Most people, man, most people can't even get a TWIC card, because when the federales running your background, something up there gonna hold you up. Something up there gonna be up there. They're gonna say, oh no, you can't get no classified clearance. You ain't you know what I'm saying? So that already eliminates like 65% of the people that drive. Because 65% of y'all is foreigners, and y'all got something on y'all record that ain't gonna allow you to get the TWIC card. So I got a game plan. I say all that to say this: it's a game plan that we gonna set up, and then to execute it, it take time, it take patience, it take dedication, it take consistency, it takes sacrifice, it take all this shit. It don't never stop, bro. Get that in your mind, that this shit never gonna stop. Elon Musk is the richest man on the planet. Every time you see him, what he doing? What he talking about? Tesla, SpaceX, this, that, this. He working in the goddamn White House. He got Doge. He working with Trump. He doing this. You would think to yourself, man, I got motherfucking $800 trillion, $800 billion, $919 billion, man. I ain't working no more, right? That's what we would think. But then when you look at what the reality of it is, the more money, the more work. Niggas is gonna work. What's the name? Buffett, the Buffett dude. You think that nigga ain't signing papers, checking on properties, checking on this, in boardrooms, having meetings, setting this up? The work don't never stop. That's the matrix we live in. So get that in your mind. Get that in Warren Buffett. Yeah, get that in your mind, that I don't give a fuck how you play it out. You gonna be doing something, nigga. The work don't never stop. It don't never stop, man. The richest men in the world they doing some work, right? Probably right now. The richest men in the world, they doing something that would be considered work. All right. Big salute to the chat, man. Yeah, let me get up out of here. Handle some business, man. We are at 56,000 subscribers right here on Grown Man Business TV. We are approaching 60K, and we're gonna do this organically. A little over 40,000 till we hit that 100K. That means we are closer to 100K than we are further from 100K. All right. So listen, man, you already know what time it is, man. It's your boy, Grown Man Business TV. You feel what I'm saying? You can tap in, you can tap out, but you know my slogan. You know what I suggest? And I suggest you tap in.